Now I'm live. There we go. It's a Friday afternoon, morning, Friday morning, Friday evening, Friday something to somebody. See who shows up. I haven't been live all week. Except what, Monday? I think that was Monday. I was live. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I'm not going to be live too long. Wanted to check in with everybody and see what everybody's up to. Say hello. Talk about a few things. That's about it. So, good morning to you and happy Friday. There are a lot of things going on in the world right now, and I'm not sure how much I want to talk about. I don't know. Suffice it to say that a lot of things are changing. Good morning. What's next? Happy Friday to you. I was sitting here and I just missed everybody. So I thought I'd go live for a little bit and see how everyone's doing. I'm checking in. I hope everybody's okay. Want to talk a little bit about politics. A little bit, not much. I'm just I don't know. I'm not there right now to talk a lot about the politics. I'd rather wait until I see some definitive changes. I'm not sure how everybody feels about what's been happening, the direction that things are going. I'm going to wait and see and reserve some judgment until some more things have happened. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about politics. People are upset. That's what I'm going to say. That's a generalization, but it's true. A lot of people are getting upset, and it happens to be whatever side you are on, which I don't like sides. I don't like sides. I wish we didn't have to have sides. I wish we were just together, moving forward into one thing. Yeah, that's where I think we are. I'm quite tired of the division. I'm quite tired of the backstabbing. I'm quite tired of the pointing fingers, opinions. I'm actually quite sick of it. Quite sick of a lot of things. Turquoise Mama, good morning. I like roundness, no sides. You know, the division that has been purposefully sown throughout our country over the last decade or so is quite harmful to everyone involved. Good morning, Chris. Happy Friday to you. You sound sick of it. I'm sick of a lot of things. I'm in a good mood. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a good mood. Um, in a good mood. I'm just sick of a lot of things. And because I observe more than I speak, I see a lot more than other people do. Trust me, I'm sick of that too. Um, I didn't come on here to bitch. I came on here to see what everybody else thinks. Comic relief is a must. Absolutely. Texas, howdy y'all. Oh, I appreciate that. I do. I do. So there's a lot of feelings going on. There's a lot of emotions. We need more time to let it all happen. You know what? I hear you, Chris. I do. I hear you. I know. I know. I know. Um, I just kind of wanted to bring this all up. What? No bitching? Then I'm leaving. No, no. Okay, here's what I see. You guys let me know what you see. For the last 4 years, we have seen the not so positive side of our country. Yeah, that's how I'm going to say it. The not so positive side of our country. Now, someone different is in charge. There has been a lot of executive orders that he has signed. I went looking at some of the executive orders yesterday. I did. I went looking at a bunch of them. I wanted to see if I could find the breakdown of all the executive orders that he signed just for the southern border. That's what I wanted to see. Because he signed a bunch of them and they were just all shoved in front of his face and he signed them. Well, what are they specifically? I'd like to know. Good morning, sweetheart. Hi, Rome. Happy Friday to you, honey. I'm used to a no Rome Friday. Hi, honey. I hope you have a great day. I missed everybody, so I decided to go live. I'm not going to be live long. I just wanted to come up and say a few things. Get you guys thinking, as I always do. Get people thinking, get people talking. Let's talk about this stuff. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I agree with Trump on this and I don't agree with Trump on that because I'm not sure yet. He hasn't been in office long enough. I'm going to say this for myself. I can't imagine being him and taking the last 4 years and trying to do what's right. Good morning. Hello. Hello, living in Norway. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Today is Mo donations. Yes, it is. Yes, today is donation day. I remember. So, I can't imagine the enormous amount of pressure he's under, what all the promises he made, the things that people want to see him do. He has come out of the gate swinging, making a lot of changes and a lot of executive orders happen. Now, like I said, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait a little bit until I start talking about what's going on. Seriously, I don't know where the chips are going to fall. We don't know exactly how many people are going to be taken out of this country. I have seen video clips here and there. I'm not going to talk about a certain amount of things that have happened because it's too new and people are getting upset. So there's just too much going on, to be perfectly honest with you. And please tell me if all of you have seen um, the new fires that just started in California. Happy with what Trump has done these first few days. I watched him signing the executive order, and as the orders were given to him, he was told what they were. They were sticky notes on them. I do feel he knew what he was signing. I didn't mean it that way, sweetheart. I didn't mean it that way. I just mean that there was executive order signed after executive order signed after executive order signed, and there was like 5 or 6 of them, and they all had to do with the southern border. What did they pertain to specifically? That's what I'm all about. I'm about specifics. I want to know every detail to every single one of them. What did he sign? What did they stand for? What is he doing specifically? So, yeah. Good morning, Rich. How are you? It's nice to see you. Hey, good morning, Minty. Good morning, Anthony J. L. Day. How are you? Happy Friday. They want to turn LA into a smart city. They want to turn a lot of places into a lot of things. Like number 4, thank you. It's nice to see everybody this morning. I'm talking about politics without talking about politics this morning. Yeah. Now, I know he's headed to where's he going this morning? Is it Tennessee or North Carolina? Which one is it? That I needed to look up. Very carefully. Look it up. Hang on. I'm going to talk today. Trump headed to, where are we going? North Carolina. Thank you. North Carolina today. Where's it going? What's to North Carolina? On Asheville. Trump in Asheville updates. Oh, cool. Okay, go away. Helene ravaged Western North Carolina among the first stops of second term. Okay, it's expected to stop Friday in one of his first trips. He's also expected to visit California. Is that today? Wow, that's a lot of flying. And Nevada for campaign-style events. Excuse me. Why? Going to North Carolina, very importantly, first on Tuesday evening before confirming the rest of his itinerary heading out to the West Coast. Huh. Let's see. The governor is going to meet Trump on the tarmac of Asheville Regional Airport during Trump's visit today. Spokesperson says, okay. Good morning, everybody. Today, yeah, he's also going. So he's going to California. He's going to North Carolina, and so he's flying around today on Friday, checking everything out. Now, 11 to 2. Somewhere between 11 and 2 is when he's going to be there. Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say. Because North Carolina and Tennessee and that whole tragedy that happened back in September has been a bone of contention for this country for quite a while now. And I've talked about it. Angie's talked more extensively about it because Angie's there. She's close enough to it anyway. So I haven't really wanted to talk a lot about North Carolina and Tennessee because I think Angie's got it covered, in my opinion. We'll see what he has to say. We'll see if he cuts through the red tape. We'll see. I'm just interested and curious as to what he has to say. He's doing a lot of things, guys. He's had several news conferences. He had one the other day in regards to using AI I believe Angie's going to go see him. Yeah, I read her community post this morning before I went live. Um, yeah, I was just checking on YouTube. I was in and out of YouTube. I've been in and out of YouTube this whole week. I've left it alone more than I've paid attention, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't really cared much about YouTube this week. I'm going through a bunch of crap here in the house in real life and on YouTube. Some of you know what I'm going through, some of you don't. It is what it is. Real life should take precedence over stuff, which is why I haven't been online very well. And I think I sound like I'm getting sick. Overhaul FEMA. 110 billion towards our recovery. Will fight for every possible dollar of it to come to Western North Carolina. I intend to show President Trump the progress we are making, the unwavering resilience of the people of Western North Carolina, and why there's a dire need to overhaul FEMA. You know, the people in California were told that they would only get $700 some odd too. And all these people are still being held responsible for their mortgages and their insurance and stuff, even though their house may be completely gone. So you're paying for a piece of property. He's making moves already. Oh yeah, he's made a lot of moves. Here's where you can see all those executive orders. Thank you, Chris. Prayers to lift it up for you. Thank you, Chris. Look at Hawaii. Most houses haven't been rebuilt from the fires. You know what? There was a couple of channels that I subscribed to that I have since unsubbed to, and I need to go check back on Hawaii. Happy Friday to you, dear Lise. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart, and I hope you have a great weekend. Some of you I think about a lot more often because I know what you're going through. We are going through an amount of crap here in our house. David has a pinched nerve. We thought that I'm going to switch back and forth to stuff and things, guys. David has a pinched nerve in his back, is what we finally discovered. We thought that he had torn muscles in his thigh, right thigh. We thought he had a lot of torn muscles and ligaments in his thigh, and that's not what the problem is. He has an actual pinched nerve in his back, and they are talking about more surgery for him. And for those of you that have been around for a while, you know that he had open heart surgery back in August. I'm not really thrilled about another surgery. We're not either. So that's what's going on with him. I liked what he said at the WEF yesterday because it's the same thing he's been telling us he's going to do. Yeah, I know. Prayers lifted right up for him. Thank you, Chris. That's what he's going through. So some days he's in a lot of pain and some days he's not. Some days we're able to alleviate that pain and he can rest more easily. But he does have a pinched nerve in his back. We finally discovered what the problem is. Rachel was sick earlier this week. She's okay now. And we're going through other stuff around the house too, which I'm not going to get into. So basically this morning, I just wanted to come on and tell everybody that despite all of our issues in this house, we are okay. We're okay. We're just going through an amount of crap. Like most people, life is full of challenges and you just keep moving forward. At least you try. Things are hard. Now, I know that the other day, Trump signed an executive order, something about energy prices. If he said if he gets the energy prices down, then other stuff will go down too. Manufacturing will go down. The price of this will go down. The price of that will go down. Because we all have learned in the past that the grocery stores, the food industry specifically, is not regulated at all. And those little bastards that own, yes, I said it out loud, those little bastards, that the CEOs that own all of the grocery stores and have been soaking and hosing us for months now, I sincerely hope to God that what he does lowers those prices because I'm sick and effing tired of paying $26 for 5 dozen eggs. And yes, I will bitch about eggs again. I will. I will continue to bitch about eggs until those prices go back to where they need to be, or somebody buys me a damn chicken. Yep. The banks that cover most houses in California are letting them put a hold on paying their mortgages. Now, that's not something I heard. And why didn't we hear that from North Carolina and Tennessee? Because that's not something I've heard. Canada told him to get bent on tariffs. That ought to be interesting. The food industry said get over it. Really? I paid $4.77 for a dozen extra large eggs at Walmart. That's not bad. If I can find them less than $5 a dozen, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm being completely honest with you. Completely honest. So, yeah, no, the food prices still suck. I'm waiting to see them go down. I hope to goodness that they do. Seriously, I hope that they do. They need to. So, I'm bringing up things that he's said, I'm bringing up things that he's done. Um, I'd like all of your opinion. Did you guys catch the news conference he had the other day? Who was that guy? Larry, Larry something or other. Chris sent me something. Yeah. um, who was that CEO? He had the AI stuff. The AI, yeah. What is? Where is that? There it is. There it is. There it is. Billions of dollars in private sector investment to build artificial intelligence infrastructure in the United States. Although Elon soon cast doubt on the size of the investment. What do you mean? OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle. Yeah, that's the one I watched. It's Larry Ellison. That's it. Sam Altman. Yeah, that's it. That's the news conference I wanted to talk about. Now, did you guys see that one? I'm really curious. Did you see that news conference the other day? Because I'm going to tell you something. Are you talking the Are you talking yes, the 500? Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle are planning a joint venture called Stargate. Yep. What we want to do is keep it in this country. China is a competitor, others are competitors. We want to be in this country and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations because we have an emergency, he said. We have to get this stuff built, so they have to produce a lot of electricity, and we'll make it possible for them to get this production done easily at their own plants if they want. Expected to commit $500 billion into Stargate over the next 4 years. 10 data centers for the project were already under construction in the state of Texas alone. 10 data centers. You know how big those places are? You don't know what we're talking about? Chris, I just Googled Trump AI. I'm reading from CBS News. The BS we pay for that. A weather girl, Sam Couple, was fired for her rant about Elon. She kept saying he was doing the Nazi salute. Really? Really? They fired somebody? She blasted Elon on air and social media. Boom, fired. Wow. Let me see, Chris. Oh. Oh no, this is interesting. He's clashing with OpenAI already. CEO Sam Altman over the Stargate AI infrastructure project touted by Trump, the latest in a feud between the two tech billionaires that started the OpenAI's board and is now testing Musk's influence with the new president. Trump on Tuesday had talked up a joint venture investing up to $500 billion through a new partnership formed by OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT. The new entity, Stargate, is already starting to build out data centers and electricity generation needed for the further development of fast-evolving AI technology. Trump declared it a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential. Under his new administration, with an initial private investment of $100 billion that could reach 5 times, but Musk, a close Trump advisor, who helped bankroll his campaign and now leads a government cost-cutting initiative, questioned the value of the investment hours later. So why would Elon Musk, in public, question they don't actually have the money? SoftBank has well under $10 billion. I have that on good authority. Knock it off. Musk. Altman responded Wednesday to say Musk was wrong, as you surely know, and inviting Musk to come visit the first site in Texas. Musk was an early OpenAI investor and board member. He sued the artificial intelligence company last year, alleging it had betrayed its founding aims as a nonprofit research lab. When did Stargate start? March 2024. It was in the works long before Trump even announced it. Large and specifically designed AI data center. Okay, hang on. This is another thing I Googled. 6 months ago, they would have been praising her. She did weather for CBS 58 here in Wisconsin. Oh, okay, Ron. Okay, thank you. Texas power grid isn't good now. Yeah, because it takes so much power to run those facilities, they said. So much power. So they're building these places without building up our infrastructure to be able to handle it. So does that mean what I think it means that's coming? Nearby solar farms. Here we go. Here's this. Ready? Abilene Mayor Weldon Hurt said construction began about 9 months ago, but we didn't know it was going to be quite this big. We thought it was going to be about a third of its size. Uh-huh. Yep. He halted the mayor told the Associated Press that the region surrounding Abilene, a city of about 130,000 people, benefits from a wealth of energy sources, including oil, gas, solar, and some of the largest wind farms in the world. Though Trump signaled opposition to wind power this week by temporarily halting approval of wind projects on federal lands. Yep. All right. Good morning, Jeff. Happy Friday to you. There's a lot going on, like I said. A lot going on. Yeah, a lot. So I think it would be in our best interest. I'm just suggesting this. You don't have to do anything I say. Um, I'm just suggesting that we all continue to pay attention to absolutely everything that's going on. And I mean everything. Wow. There's a lot going on. Like I said, there's brand new fires in California. It just wow. all kinds of crap stuff and things. Happy Friday to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I went live. I haven't even finished eating my toast. Um, yeah, basically, keep your eyes peeled. Just keep track of what's going on. Keep track of the opposition. Um, whoever side is in charge for 4 years, we know the other side does an amount of complaining. Now, like I said at the start of my live stream, the last 4 years, we've been through a lot of crap. And it's going to take an amount of stuff from Trump to change things around. Will we ever get back to where we were before? I personally don't see how. I don't see how. But maybe things will change and maybe they won't. We don't know. We really have no idea. So, what do you guys think? Oh, yes, sir. I've seen. Good morning, Visible Farms. Happy Friday to you. Yes, I've seen that. It's going to take a lot of faith. Um, I've seen and heard. Now, I don't know if that number has changed. Hang on. I've seen and heard. Uh, been about 500. I'm laughing because I just simply typed into Google how many people have been rounded up so far. The first story that comes up is Trump's mass deportation operation begins with. It's the first thing. I see 308. I heard 500 yesterday. Uh, Lots of soldiers headed to the border. I've heard that too. hmm I've seen clips of soldiers being sent. He pardoned one person that I don't agree with. If you know what she personally did, it was gross and disgusting. I'm not quite sure I know who um, you're talking about. All hell is going to break loose by you praying for the border cities. Yeah, I know, Pilgor. I know. I know. Um, to be perfectly honest with you, that's another reason why we've been staying home a lot. We live 65 miles away. And I've heard rumors of a couple of smaller towns that are further south. It's about to become really interesting. Oh, that's who you're talking about. Okay, hang on. So, yeah, I know. I know, guys. I know. Yeah, we stay close to home. So, who is, I don't even know who this is. Hmm. That doesn't tell me anything, though. Hmm. Sierra Vista, my old hometown. Fort Huachuca's right there. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, I remember when they. Let's see. How many months ago was this now? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. How many months ago? This was back July or August. They dropped off 4 busloads full of people in Sierra Vista, and Sierra Vista couldn't deal with them. I'm pretty sure they've made their way up here. You know, I hope you're all ready. We're as ready as we can be. We are as ready as we can be. And yeah, it is what it is. Honestly, visible. It is what it is. Finally, camps are already in place. Yeah, yep. We'll see what happens. I know. I know they are. I don't know what's going to actually happen. None of us do. I'm getting warnings from a lot of different places, but I really don't know what's going to happen. So, Mexico are ready to go. Oh, really? Maybe I should do a Google search. You know, there's a lot of rumors out there. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things, and I'm not really going to talk about them. Um, I really don't know what's going to happen. I have an idea. I do too. I know. I know. We're about to find out. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to find out what's going to happen. So, we just don't know. Rent paid, busy day ahead. Have a good day, Cactus and Chat. Good morning, Rip. Thank you for coming in. Happy Friday to you and your lovely wife. I hope you guys are doing well. I left that area after helping build it all. Yeah. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she said that she feels the same way, and she wishes she could just take her animals somewhere and just go away. But the thing is, they've already got all that covered. So I almost feel like a sitting duck, but we just don't know. We just don't know. We started building the camps in 92. Really? Lovely. So is that what those big warehouses are for? Oh my goodness. I didn't even. Oh, you. Hang on. Wow. This has all been planned all along. Yeah, I know. I used to tell people that it's all been planned and by design. It's just the way it seems. Everything kind of falls into place. It was July 10th, 2022. We saw 11 big buses dropping me off home. Miss Sharon went and talked with one of those drivers, and he stated they dropped them in a church camp in the middle of nowhere near Ozark, Arkansas. Wow. We still ain't seen or heard nothing else about any of that. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Excuse me. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Yeah. Well, like I said, guys, I didn't want to come on here and poo poo all the politics and everything because he's only been in office for a few days. There's a bunch of executive orders, there's a bunch of declarations, there's a bunch of stuff that he signed and done. We still see a lot of stuff going on. I read yesterday that even though he took us out of the Paris Accord, Paris Climate Accord, whatever that crap is, he took us out of it. It takes a year to leave. I also read that it takes an entire year to leave the WHO and the WEF. I don't know why it takes an entire year after he declares that we do. The fact that we're actually allowed to leave, I don't know how that crap works. I do not understand. I'm being totally honest with you. So there's a lot of things going on. We just do not have a clue. We have those who are not from here. 11 to 1,200 people. You'd think there would have been way more. Yeah, we are out of the WHO too. Yeah, I know. The J6ers are free. Most of them are. Good morning, Mona. I know. A lot of lawsuits have been started. Yes, they have. Yeah, yes, they have. A lot of lawsuits have been started already. As a matter of fact, what did I read this morning? Oh, yes. The announcement that Trump talked about with the birthright citizenship, a judge already ruled in a court that it's in the Constitution and that cannot be changed. So there's one challenge that's already out there. Yeah, there's one that's already out there. So we'll see what happens with that. We just don't know how many challenges he's going to receive. We do not know. I think all of this, my usual word, I think all of this is extremely interesting to me. And we're about to find out how things are going to go. We may not like it. Look forward to losing the penny. They already don't carry tins at Walmart. Yeah, you said that. You said that. Uh huh. There's just so many things going on. You know, half the time, I just sit here and shut off my computer. Yep, I do. There's too much going on. You can't possibly pay attention to all of it. You just can't. So, yeah, your best bet is to check the news for about 10, 15 minutes a day. Walk away. Go do something else. Around your house, take a walk outside. Check it again throughout the day, but not very often. Don't spend too much time in the news. It'll drive you crazy. Just saying. Literally, just saying. So, I'm done, guys. I told you I wasn't going to have a very long live stream. There's a lot going on. There's a lot changing. It's all becoming very interesting to me. I'm not going to put anybody down who's in charge. I'm waiting to see as long as time goes on how many things really are going to change. I do not like some of his proposals. Chris, he had a news conference the other day with all that open AI stuff. And he talked about, one of the CEOs talked about AI being able to go through your medical records and figure stuff out. I'm going to suggest that you really go listen to that. Well, it's like a mini money war with one side of town is pro $20 bill and the other side of town just ain't. You know what they did to our bank out here? I'll tell you, I don't think I told you what they did to our bank out here. I just feel so much that what they want to spend is going to fall back on other programs. It's possible. I searched for Trump and AI and it came right up. It was a news conference. It's all about AI and what they want to do and the money that they're putting into it. Um, at our bank, there's a bank out here. There's lots of banks out here, to be honest with you. But at our local bank, what they did was they had a drive-through ATM and a walk-up ATM. They one overnight they took out the walk-up ATM. They just took it out. They took the whole machine out and covered the wall. The next day when we went to the bank, there was no walk-up ATM. And the drive-through ATM, they changed to where you can only pull $100 bills out of there. You can't pull fives, tens, 20s out of the ATM anymore. You can only get cash in $100 bills. So if we need cash, we have to go to a different bank. They changed it overnight. No warning, no nothing. They just changed it. Didn't exactly appreciate that. You think you found it? Okay. Yeah, it's real easy to find. Yeah, it's real easy to find. So I will be live later for the members only cooking. I'm going to be making something with chicken and green chili. So for those of you that have a membership, I will be cooking later on. Okay? I hope everybody has a great Friday. Hey, Patrick. Greetings from Amsterdam. Hello. It's nice to see you. Good afternoon. I hope you have a great Friday. I will definitely be live later. There's First Security Bank inside my Walmart. They want me to start an account with them to break a freaking 20. Oh, really? Oh, goodness. My bank changed up the machine, but you can get 20s. Yeah, we can't anymore. We can't. We can't do that anymore. Yep. Everybody have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, too. Thank you for coming in and listening to me talk about the stuff and things of our country right now. It's just all very interesting to me. Yep. You too. Have a great Friday and weekend. You bet. Enjoy your day, everyone. And I'll see you later. Bye.